Hi, my name is Niki, I live in Istanbul city for now, and this is a day of my life in the largest city in Turkey, right after fleeing from Russia. How ridiculous it is. So I'm staying in Istanbul, it's my 4th day in the city, and I'm just walking my tiny neighborhood full of ups and downs, hills, a lot of hills. Oh, Istanbul is literally like killing me, but every single day I'm becoming more and more sporty. You know, it's just an ordinary day, I didn't plan anything special, just wanted to vlog around Istanbul city, and out of nowhere I got a message from a local news agency. They say that they want to record something like an interview, maybe record me filming vlog for YouTube in their city. So apparently the first chapter of this Istanbul day is going to that news agency office, but before that... merhaba. Can you do Turk kahvesi? Yeah, one. This really tiny place called Emniyet Buffet, first time seeing it. I guess Emniyet might be the name of that guy who is working inside. And they basically serving Turkish coffee, tea, and maybe some food as well, but I wouldn't really dare to have some food here. But for Turkish tea or coffee, yeah, definitely. Thank you. Teşekkürler. So here's what you get at a tiny Turkish place for 15 Turkish liras. Really small cup of coffee. All Turkish coffee goes in these kind of cups. And also water, because this coffee is quite strong, so it's nice to have a sip of water afterwards. Let's give it a try. I'm having such kind of, I don't know, traveling vibes that I didn't have for a really long time. If I was about to rate this coffee from 1 to 5, I would rate it a 3.5, not bad. If you ever visit Turkey and want to try a good Turkish coffee, do not go to a random buffet like I went today. Today I just had no choice. Still nice to have this cup of coffee in the morning. Man, that is such a big difference with Russia. In Russia, if you approach zebra crossing and, for example, the driver is like 10 meters away from you, he surely has enough time to basically pass through without stopping. Anyways, most of drivers will stop. And here, even if you are going and see like no cars around you, you should carefully look here and there, because drivers here, like, first they drive fast, and second they don't really let people go, even on zebras. I think I'm being late to that news office, but anyways, I'm starving. I only had a coffee, and here is a kind of local bakery with lots and lots of different kinds of pastry. This is called simit, and that is the most basic kind of bread with sesame seeds in Turkey. It's like being sold everywhere, and so many other kinds of stuff. That's so damn cool. I specifically like these kind of tiny buns. I never seen before. It's looking so pretty cool. And one more of this. Bye bye. I would like to stay here. It's like air conditioned, while outdoors is so freaking hot, but I have to go. Anyways, having 5 tiny sandwiches, it's so cool. Today we started our day by spending 15 Turkish lira for a tiny cup of Turkish coffee, and then 29 more liras for these 5 tiny sandwiches. Overall, it's like $3 American, if my math is not wrong. Really tiny piece of bread, together with 2 kinds of cheese. Such a tiny sandwich. I never seen this anywhere around the world. Maybe other countries have it, I haven't seen it yet. So nice idea, just 1 bite sandwich. Oh, here's the building I'm going to, and the only reason I'm going there, it's walkable from my home, temporary home. I guess that's why I agreed to meet there today. Oops, a mistake. That's not the building I'm going to. Apparently, I turned the wrong way. I think that is a Turkish school and children happily playing football. And I guess I found the place where I'm going to. Most likely it's this building. Thank you.
How's it going?
It's good. Istanbul is super hot.
Yeah. Everything's fine. We need a quick setup inside the room, and then after that we are ready to interview.
This setup is so freaking professional. No idea what stage of my life I'll be using such cameras myself. So we just finished recording something like an interview. That was really cool experience. Although I didn't share anything new really. I repeated the same things that I was sharing on my YouTube channel. So yeah, you're not missing anything, guys. Right now it's like a little bit of coffee time. And I found one really interesting thing at their coffee table. They have something that I never seen in other countries before. They have normal coffee machine, like filter coffee, like some kind of instant coffee and stuff. But what the heck is this one? Like double teapot? Mehmet, can you actually explain like what's the deal with double teapot?
This is tea and then water.
Is you there?
Oh, so every single teapot that I can see in Turkey, like double one, it's for tea, it's for water.
Exactly.
So cool. Well guys, it truly was a fun experience of like talking to professionals. I can tell you one thing, like one inside thing. When I talk to camera, when I'm just filming videos like this, it's so freaking hard to talk to camera, especially to record like talking head videos. Anyways, another cup of coffee, and after that I'm going to a really cool place in Istanbul. This is His Majesty Bosphorus. Really cool shiny day here today. Hello! We are staying at Ortakoy pier. This tiny pier is Ortakoy, and this one is the Ortakoy Mosque. And the reason I came here is simply I like this place. It's very convenient to take a ferry from this tiny pier right to Karakoy or Kadikoy. I'm always confused because these two words in Turkish are very similar. Anyways, it's really convenient to hang out around this tiny square, enjoy the food, enjoy this mosque and the views, and then go to the tiny pier and take a ferry to one of the most trendiest place in Istanbul city. So that's our plan for today. Let's see what we have around here. Ortakoy İş Kalesi, that's the Bosphorus line, and I came here just to check the timetable for our ferry, and apparently this is departing in like 2 long hours. The experience of staying in this area is a little bit like, I don't know, hilarious. It's so Turkish, I don't know, so authentic. There is a random guy sitting and selling some stuff for pigeons, so everybody can actually purchase it and feed pigeons. A lot of people are hanging out under the tree shadows, and there's a lot of restaurants simply like this. This one is a nice dessert and ice cream restaurant in Turkey, and there's plenty of other places. Let's go somewhere here. And my goodness, look at these pictures. There are a lot of stray dogs and stray cats in Istanbul. There's like the second one in the shadow. And we actually can play a game, find a cat or count how many cats we have in this video. Yeah, so here is the first stray cat we are having in this area. And he's actually very socialized, and it's alright, this cat is not very socialized. I found this part of Istanbul, perhaps the entire Turkey, the amount of stray cats and dogs is super high, especially compared to Russia, like literally. In Istanbul I can walk the city for 1 day and count like 50, 60, even up to 100 various cats. The one behind me just left. Religion is a very significant part of literally every single country I visited before, and yet every single country I visited has some own unique stuff. In Turkey we have a lot of mosques, and this all sound, this all singing from local religious people make the experience, like, I don't know, immersive. So overall I feel such kind of immersive experience over here, being surrounded by, first of all, this Bosphorus and really hot weather, which is such a huge difference, a contrast after leaving Russia. Right now in Russia it's like cold autumn already, and here is hot summer still. I'm not that religious person, but every single time when I visit a foreign country I pay a lot of attention to going to their churches or mosques or whatever it is, because it's their culture, and they pay a lot of attention, a lot of efforts in making their religion look good. That's why I like such kind of places. I kind of feel some kind of aesthetic pleasure being here. And also have a feeling of hunger right now, like, I don't know guys. Let's go grab some food finally. Some kind of useless thing or jewelry, but they have a lot of little things like that. Specifically myself, I do not have any interest in like buying or seeing this stuff, but I just want to show you what exactly like Turkish people have on their market that typically local people visit here. So far this one is the most interesting piece that I've seen on this market. Is some kind of calligraphy, maybe in a Turkish way, with different names, like Aisha, it must be a female name, I believe so, and also some other stuff here. I don't see any sense in getting any of this stuff from here, but since the variety of goods is actually quite interesting, like so many different stuff you can see in local markets. No man, we arrived to this place, the Kumpir Square. Can you see people around me like literally saying like hello, something like that? So basically this place is flooded by different Kumpir places. And I'm gonna choose one. I'm going to go to that man. First one said anything to me. This one, no need? No, no, no, no. No gift, I don't want, but I want one kumpir.
Kumpir?
Yes. How much is kumpir?
70.
70,
Yes.
alright.
Where are you from?
From Russia.
Russian. I love you Russian.
Do you speak Russian?
A little.
Dila.
Kartoshka.
Oh, kartoshka, yeah.
Yes.
What is your name?
Süleyman.
Suleiman.
Yes.
Kumpir here, kumpir there, kumpir, like all the same.
Same price, same. This is your famous potato.
Suleiman, master of
Yes.
kumpir usta.
Usta, evet. Kumpir ustası.
Kumpir usta is master of kumpir.
Okay, what do you want? Choose. This Russian salad.
Russian salad. No,
yes.
I don't want Russian salad. I want jalapeno.
Jalapeno.
Jalapeno.
Okay.
Pickles. Little bit of couscous. Corn. No, this corn. And also a little bit like olives.
Sausage.
No sausage. I'll go for a little bit this. Yeah.
Spicy.
Spicy, a little bit. All right, and a little bit of that.
Ketchup, mayonnaise.
No.
1 minute.
1 minute, all right. So every single kumpir on this square costs exactly 70 Turkish liras, which is like $3.5 more or less. I'm having this 100 lira bill with Atatürk, which is like super famous and super well-known person in Turkey. Anyways, here you go.
Thank you. Buna para değil. Teşekkür ederim. Teşekkür ederim. Hadi.
Kumpir usta.
Yes.
Kumpir.
Süleyman Usta.
Well, teşekkürler.
Afiyet olsun.
Bye bye.
Abi afiyet olsun.
Oh, that was super fun to like get in this kumpir.
No need food.
No
Thank you.
need. We can all share this. Do you want one? Just got here and luckily found sometime under the shadow to have our kumpir. Every single kumpir place in the area basically costs the same, and you can ask whatever you want in any quantity you want. Pay 70 lira, get a massive potato with lots of cheese and butter included, and then you can add every single ingredient that you see on their place. That was loud. I have only one question for you. How common for local Turkish people to have such kind of kumpir, like a place like this?
I mean, not that much. You were at that place earlier. The guy told you the price of this is 70 lira. Just think about it. Like 5 years ago, this was 15, something like that. Not even that. 10 maybe. Not that much. It's not a common food, but you go to this place and you get this specific food. This is specific to Ortakoy and it's only 8 here. And in Beşiktaş you go eat kokoreç, or in which is the intestines of a lamb or other cattle and stuff like that. It's mixed. And in Kadikoy you eat midye, for example, which is mussels, baklava, künefe, stuff like that. So yeah, there's a lot of places you can go to.
Thank you.
Thank you, no problem.
Guys.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye, thank you. So the guys are left and I'm left here with one delicious kumpir to finish. This potato is so huge that I actually cannot finish it. I still have some potato left and I'm full. Cannot eat any single spoon. Only in Turkey they write my name correctly so far. I say Niki, they write N-I-K-I. Not like anywhere else I did before. I was not lazy enough to get on the 4th floor, the last floor of this building. Literally nobody here around me, like no single individual in front of me. Really nice picture. That's gonna be a quality hour of sitting here waiting for the ferry, drinking this tea and doing some work until the ferry is finally here. I was basically sitting and planning some stuff for my Russian club, which is still in beta, but anyways, came back here to the pier and our ferry is departing after 20 minutes. It's like Üsküdar and Kadikoy at 15:50. What I need to do first is to buy a ticket using that machine. So basically for using any kind of public transport in Istanbul, you need to have such kind of Istanbul card, and it works actually quite simple. You can get a new Istanbul card using this machine. It will cost about 50 Turkish lira as far as I remember, and then you can put it into special place like that card and top up some money. So this one is the amount of money I have, and I should put some money over here.
İşleminiz yapılıyor. Lütfen bekleyiniz. Kart yüklemeniz gerçekleşti. İş buluyor. Lütfen sadece kağıt para girişi yapınız.
Alright, so it was like 30 Turkish liras on this card. It's okay. Let's get inside. What's your impression of Istanbul so far?
It's busy. It's busy.
The guys are coming from Germany and they having like the first day in Istanbul, one day of their holiday, and I guess I'm having a lifelong holiday now, not coming back home to Russia. I see where people are going. Basically there's an open deck, and that will be really amazing to stay there while taking this ride to Kadikoy. Really fresh and really on time coming here.
My name is Arda. I am 14 years old. I live in Kocaeli, but I came here to school.
Cool. And you use this boat every day?
Yes, and metro.
Can you show where is your school?
Like there's
And where is your home?
in Kocaeli
So it's like every time you go to school you take a boat.
and metro.
How long time does it take?
Like 1 hour.
I teach you one Russian word. How to say merhaba.
Merhaba.
Yeah, in Russian it's привет.
Привет.
Привет.
Привет.
Good job. Have a good day. So welcome to Kadikoy. It's literally the other side of the Bosphorus, and the logistic between all these ferries around the city is quite, I would say even crazy, because there are so many different ferries going from one place to another. So this ferry from Ortakoy pier delivered me here to Kadikoy, and it took like, I don't know, like 40 or 50 minutes, which is a slow kind of transport and yet very, very enjoyable. Can you hear how noisy this place is? I literally feel it's like full of life. Something is happening at every single corner, and I have no idea where actually we are heading to right now. I guess we are just looking for interestingness. And definitely this place has a lot of interesting tiny details literally at every single corner. Found a fridge with like lots of different kinds of soda drink made in Turkey, and I guess I'll pick one. This one is something like really popular in Turkey, and there are so many different kinds of it. This one comes from Denizli, which is a city very close to Pamukkale, a famous place for foreign tourists. This one Bor, have no idea what kind of taste is that actually. Good old classic Siyat Premium that looks like cola, and many more different tastes. I guess I just randomly pick one. I like this tiny bottle, just look at this. No idea how to say this kind of thing in English, but I actually know what is that in Russian. Here you go. Do you have something to open it? Oh, thank you. So 10 lira for a tiny drink. That's like $50 or something like that. Mate, it looks super refreshing, such a hot day. A little bit sweet, not too much. And guys, what a hilarious picture, look at this. Here's a seagull together with a cat. She is just eating this piece of fish, and the cats are lazily watching. They also like the seagull.
The seagull is wild.
Yeah, and it's like, the cats are so lazy, they do nothing, and they're like surrounded. And the seagull is so wild.
The seagull just ate all the snacks the cats wanted.
Where are you from, guys?
We're from Canada.
Canada, wow, you visiting, you're traveling?
We're traveling.
Yeah, traveling.
Cool, how's Istanbul so far?
We like it.
Yeah, we're enjoying it.
Yeah.
We're over on the European side, so we came over here for the day and we're having fun.
First time?
Yeah.
Lovely couple from Canada, just exploring Kadikoy for the first time. Now guys, I officially can tell you we are in the cat district. Like literally, in this area, here and there, you can see lots of cats lying around on the street, on the cars, like walking and sleeping. And we are also walking and still looking for more interestingness. So what I know about this Kadikoy area is something that one of the local girls told me a year ago. Basically, this area is beloved by local youth, and they come here basically to hang out at daytime, to have a coffee with friends, to stay around this area. And at night time, there are plenty, like really a lot of bars and pubs opened. So if you are somebody young, definitely worth coming here, and during daytime and during nighttime. Also a lot of stores like that with all old kind of like vinyl music. Somebody is still selling such kind of cassettes for like 5 Turkish liras, and also some vinyl, like also not really expensive. So what can I say about this place? Kadikoy is very different. I look at one corner, I see one thing. It can be an old vintage store, or it can be like old people sitting and talking to each other and selling, I don't know, old banknotes. And right next to them it could be a trendy store for, I don't know, full of hipsters, or maybe a tattoo and piercing salon. I had this impression last time visiting here, and still have this impression of Kadikoy in this area being a very contrasty place with lots of young people who come here to hang out and spend money for like drinks and fun. And right at the same place, lots of local people who are working really hard to afford their living. Lisa and I, we have a game, count the cats that we meet on the streets when we travel countries like, I don't know, Turkey or Georgia. And here in this area of Istanbul, it's literally the cat district, I don't know, the cat capital. They are literally everywhere. Look at there. There is one cat, there is another one. There's like one more, and you saw this street, this tiny street had more than like 5 cats staying at here. Merhaba. So I guess it's time to try some mussels. So I found this Kadikoy Midyesi place just randomly, and they served stuffed mussels and spicy, so I got like 5 of these and 5 of them. Can I get like a small portion of stuffed mussels?
No portion, pieces.
Oh, pieces.
Yeah.
Okay, can I get like, how much is that?
1 pieces, 4 lira.
Okay, can I get 10 of them? 10. Yeah.
Okay.
Altogether, this tiny bowl of mussels cost me like 40 liras, so it's 4 lira each. I guess it's time to try this area specialty meal, this kind of mussels. And I honestly have no idea how do you eat this kind of stuff. So inside we have not only the mussel itself, but also such kind of like, I don't know, the rice stuff, spiced rice. And we also got half a lemon to make it like a little bit sour. And yeah, bon appetit. This doesn't taste bad, although it doesn't taste like wow. So let me try again. This one actually looks better. Let's add a little bit of lemon juice. And once again, bon appetit. I see where it's coming. Maybe I'm gonna get some beer right now. Eating this like a little bit salty, a little bit spicy. Without beer, it's such a waste of mussels. I don't have beer over here, but it's alright. It's actually like not bad, I like it. Well, that might be not the best place for trying such kind of mussels in the area. Maybe local people know better. But it's not bad, definitely. And I would really like to have some beer together with this stuff. But I didn't find any beer in the menu. The mussels are definitely worthy to try. They're interesting to eat. But one thing I really hated about eating them. I don't really like having my hands dirty, so I don't think there'll be like the second time I'm gonna eat mussels, at least anytime soon. Although that was quite tasty. After eating mussels, I headed back to Kadikoy Pier to catch another ferry. This was a lovely day, and here I want to say thank you to all people who made it possible for me to escape Russia and start this adventure. I'm going to stay in Istanbul for 1 more week, film interesting stuff for you, and then leave to the next destination. So subscribe to my channel and see you next time. Спасибо and пока.